Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is an unboxing video and I will do a 12 by 12 layout with this kit. This is the October Sweater Weather Collection from ColorRush Studio. This is the main kit that is $40 a month, and then this is the additional embellishment kit that is an upgrade. I believe it may be $10 to get these added to your kit, but everything works really well together. So let me just show you the upgrades and I'll put them to the side. So we actually have like these little metal leaves in like a bronze, gold, and silver. We have these wood veneer, quite thick, like trucks that are already painted, it seems, or stained. They're so cute. There, you can see them. These pleather, pleather, are they pleather? Maybe felt hearts. They're kind of like a craft color with a tiny brown heart on top, if you can be seen. And then these little pillows that are plaid, 2 hearts and 2 stars. So that's the add-on embellishment kit. Then we have this gorgeous felt dimensional sunflower. We have these cork pieces that has a pumpkin. This one has a maple leaf on it, and then this one says sweater weather in a like brush script. Pretty cute. Happy fall. It's a wood veneer wood piece. You can see the thickness, and it's painted orange. These little crocheted pumpkins, there's 3, a pink, orange, and a green. You have the frazzles and ribbons again. So we have like a tan and black gingham, a black with a white polka dot, a white with a black stripe, and then this one is like a cream with a like yellowy marigold polka dot on it. Oh, and a piece of like burlap that has like yarn through it. Very cool. We have the foam thickers from the Harvest Market collection. So here is the front, and then here is the back. I really like these titles. Simple Stories has really also impressed me this year. Their collections this year have been better than previous years because they were not always like a collection, like a company I would gravitate towards, but I definitely have a lot this year. So with this collection, I know I was already kind of thumbing through it, like what I wanted to pair together. She gave you 2 of each sheet. So I've already, like I said, mixed it up. Sorry, I should have kept it right back to where it was. So this is the first sheet. This is Harvest Season. So I presume this is side A, and then this is side B. So you do get the 2 sheets. Then here's the 2 sheets of this one. It's called Pumpkin Days. So you kind of have like this school card of like, S is for sunflower, and then the back side is this repeating pattern on like a mint. We have, this is the cut apart, yeah. So the 3x4 elements. So this is the elements, which I love. And then this is the back side. Then we have journal elements. So this is the journal-y bits. And then this is the back side, like the top of the pumpkins looking down. Then this is the back side. It's called Nuts About Fall. So you have all these repeating acorns, and then the back side is this kind of pinky red color with a repeating mark on it. And then this one is called Hello Autumn. This is the back side, so this great orangey plaid, and then this hexagon one, which I already see cutting up completely. Like I'm cutting this up. All right, so let's make a layout featuring these elements right now. Stay tuned. Okay, the first thing I did was cut 6 inches by 12 for each of these pattern papers because I knew that this orange and like purpley Merlot color I wanted to make a sheet of leaves from. So I put that through my Silhouette Cameo. It was a cut file from the Silhouette Design Studio, and I put it in this little like over splash box that I just kind of keep. It was probably like an order box from scrapbook.com or a cherry on top that I just kind of leave to do projects like this because you can see the overcast spray on the edges. whenever I'm working with mists. I just don't like all the spray on my desk because it ruins a lot of stuff. And sometimes I don't know what I have on my desk that I don't want ruined. But this whole process, all I did was try to spray the spray, but it was kind of too shocking. So I just went ahead and did a lot of paint splatters. But this red color, crayon tart or something, man, it was leaking all over the place. You will see my hands at the end of this. They are covered in this ink, and it took like a day to get out your hands. But I went in with like a dark purple, and there was the purple again, and I was like, ah, too black. And then like a golden color, an orange, and a red. So that's how they dried. And I also did some gold paint splatter. And I was kind of having an idea of like a diagonal of the leaves, but the paper was too white. So I go ahead with this process one more time of splattering it up with the same 4 colors that I did all over the leaves, minus the Heidi Schwab Color Shine in gold, because that one takes the longest to dry. But these mica sprays are from like the holiday collection from Tim Holtz. They come in packs of 3, and he had Halloween sets last year and this year, and there's also Christmas ones, or like not Christmas, but like winter collections too. So then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of audition the leaves out. Usually my rule of thumb for this is that I just don't want too many of the same color touching. I always want like an orange, a purple, an orange, a purple, etc., etc. And at first I thought I was going to do a diagonal, and then I thought I was going to do like kind of like a little like a squiggle, like a little like wavy line. And then they kind of just started forming like a half circle, and the half circle I kind of liked right there, and I was like, you know what, half circle it is. And so for fall collections, it's sometimes hard for me, and the same with winter. I live in South Florida, West Palm Beach, and we don't get fall. we don't get winter either. So us doing fall and wintry things is always fun, but it's the weather doesn't change, so I really actually never see leaves down here. We live with palm trees, and we never see snow down here. I live in palm trees, so sometimes some icons and collections are harder to use than others. But when it's beautiful pattern paper like this, doing leaves was fine, because at least her shirt had some orange in it, and we were next to a jack-o'-lantern and like my mom's and stuff, so like I could make it work. You know what I mean? I could make it work. So then I also cut up some of those hexagons in the sheet that is the backside of the orange. That way I had some embellishments. There's a cork pumpkin right there in my hand that is from the kit itself as well. And then I printed out 2 photos, like I said, 2x3, but I made the one of her standing a little bit more narrow. That way I can mat them both on the same pattern paper and have them fit on a 4x6 card. That way it didn't, the ratios didn't go off, because that's all I had cut already. And I want to save the rest of the papers in the collection for another project. The Happy Fall is a wood veneer that is in the kit, as I showed you, and also that little truck with the little pumpkins in the back. Also embellishments from the kit for this month as well. And even those little like brassy metal leaves that you see sort of like in 3 random spots around the outside left side of the circle of leaves. Thankfully they're leaves and they work, so I do use those to accent, my little circle of, or half circle of leaves. And so here's me just kind of committing to it. Like I always audition, meaning like, they're in an area where I like them, and then you commit with tape. Because otherwise moving the leaves, if I already glued them down the first time, would have been such a nightmare. So I'm always glad I do that kind of repositioning. That way I can, like I said, kind of see where it's at, see if I need to move anything or add anything. And it turned out great. Like I could have made it a leaf wreath, because I know I had mentioned it, like a full circle. But I kind of like the half circle. It's changing it up, like I do always like a classic wreath in my layouts, but gotta change it up sometimes. So here I am committing to those little like brassy metal leaves as well in the kit. I also cut a hexagon, as you can see, in half, and did some corners. That way it was grounded on that side too, and not just floating on white paper. I always like doing that. And then I think, what do I do at the end? I might add some gold paint splatter at the end. That way it dries, and that will finish out this layout. Okay, everyone, that will finish up this layout. Look how delicious this is with all the leaves, and I made sure to bend up some of the ends and stuff to give it dimension and texture. So cute. And I just did it in a half circle. I thought about like a diagonal before, and I thought about maybe like a wave. But just kind of doing it that way just keeps it nice and full looking. I'm so in love with it, you know? My hands are all zhuzhed up, but it's so beautiful. All right, so I will leave the kit for Sweater Weather from ColorRush Studio down below. Remember, go check it out, and that way you will be able to play with this fun kit. And remember, it comes with tons of more embellishments. I just didn't use everything on this one, even these, because it was plenty on its own, and I really wanted to use the thickers, but I'll save that for my next layout. But there are tons of embellishments. I probably could throw one of these on there that you can use. And I have all these hexagons still. So fun. Go check it out. The link will be down below. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Your smile could light up a room. I've seen it happen, it's true. The smile that